Welcome back to FTL Multiverse by Fleet. Let's go for another one, shall we? I kind of want to test out the new one in the pack. Because this works on a pretty interesting mechanic, and I don't know if that mechanic still works in Hyperspace. Because you've seen that you can buy crew as an AI ship. So now I'm curious to know if this actually works. So let's try it. Okay, we don't need an extra gun. These are the only two we'll ever have. Don't need a crew member. I guess extra resources. Salvage. Could match disarm a lot of mines before they return, but spot something in the center. It's a mine launcher tool used to lay the field. Now that there's less mines, you can pilot closer and grab it, but risk setting off the remainders of the field with your ship. It's a mine launcher. I don't want a mine launcher. What the hell? Take that thing and shove it. Okay, so the idea with these is you move the Zoltan out, you fire, nothing happens, move in, and then everything fires at once. Basically. I wonder how low we're gonna get these timers, actually. We'll see. Okay. So let's see if you still work. We've got some time on our hands to do this. Okay, let's fire these. Yeah, okay, so that still works. Oh wow, I actually forgot that I gave the infinite plasma system damage. And that is pretty darn potent in that case. Also shield piercing? Alright. So considering you can't hurt me, I think. So yeah, needless to say, the ship is pretty potent at the start, but later on, when enemies start having multiple shield layers, this won't be able to pierce everything anymore, and things will probably get a little bit more interesting. So yeah, this ship isn't part of the BIOS fleet for Vanilla, Captain's Edition, and Arsenal. Mainly because I deemed it too powerful for it, and I wanted those ships to be kind of balanced, but at this point it's like, whatever, you know? Which means I could technically add 2, maybe 3 more, but I don't know. There's enough god ships in this whole mod scenario already. We don't need more. Are we gonna go? There's a distress, so there is something to do there. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll find a thing that we can use. So yeah, for now we don't need to use the quote-unquote infinite power of the weaponry. And so we won't. No need to drag things out more than we need to. But I guess we can, just for shock and awe value. As long as they're dealing with fires, we can... comfortably keep doing this. He's got cloaking. Shield jammer is a nice one. Means we can, yes, this is basically just used as buffering, because you do need to get power in there. Do we get 2 power bars now? It takes fuel too, doesn't it? Yeah. I guess the fuel was added as a way to prevent you from spamming it. Of course, now that I don't have a need for weaponry, he's offering weaponry. What's with the 2 here? Usually you go shields first, but with a Zoltan shield and us probably having a pretty easy start, you may as well do engines first. Going to burn them out, because I don't think these guys offer surrender. If they do, I'll probably accept. We are playing with a Zoltan ship after all. Wondering if reasoning with them actually ever works. Yeah, you can't say that was me who did that. For all they know, their engines exploded and everything caught fire. Maybe it was their coffee maker that short-circuited, I don't know. Oh, level 3 oxygen, look at that. I wonder if I'll ever get to use that in a blue option. So yeah, this ship was basically designed to show the ridiculousness that is zero power weaponry. You can do this with all weapons in FTL. They don't have to be these specific two. They all have the just walk out and you can charge up as many shots as you want. But you can work with just these two on this ship because they're a quick bunch. They fire pretty quickly. Usually weapons without power, usually words, I know. Usually powers that don't take power, usually power that doesn't, oh my god. Usually weapons that don't require power are quote unquote nerfed by having a pretty lengthy charged time. So whilst it's great that they don't take too much power, they usually slow down your volley. In this case, they are pretty darn quick. You're not gonna port over? Okay, well we could use somebody else on the weapons and then I just have the Zoltan stand here moving in, moving out, because there's something weird going on with how weapon skill works. Because if we charge up a volley, then he's not gaining experience. If you have somebody else in there, and that other guy can level up and lower the cooldown on the weapons even further. In the meantime, we can rack up the dodges. Courtesy of already having higher upgraded engines. We'll probably just upgrade sensors next, just for our own pleasure, I guess. Fire chance isn't 100. Pretty sure it's strong enough as is without that. We'll shield jam here. Which does allow us to continue to do this. Again, it only has one shield piercing, so... We'll see what weapon we get from this. It's not that we're going to use it, but... With only 3 max weapon power, you're not supposed to either. I've given the option, but... It's clear that or my entire idea with this ship was to just keep using these and seeing how far 2 single-shot weapons could get you if you could basically chain them to infinity. I'm assuming at some point the game will crash or break if you start loading up too many shots, but I don't know. It's not artillery, so it'll all hit the same room. Make sure they don't try to board us. Alright. A sniper. So charging with high damage laser pierces many layers of shields and creates breaches. Not terrible. Let's go Mantis Turf. Meatsags, this is our sector, we kill you. Right. Too bad you didn't bring any NGs to deal with all the flames. So it's nice that we can destroy the system with the system damage, because that means we do get to save their hull, which hopefully prevents them from calling in ASB support. Feed Mantis Guard. Good. I got an anti-bio bomb. Well, thanks, game. Now I can blow myself up if I wanted to. There we go. Now that's a permanent thing. We have quite a bit of crud we wish to sell. Does bring a radical. Creates a countdown before exploding powerfully, loses no skill from cloning. Let's see if you can get 12 scrap from here so you can pick up cloaking. And it's pretty clear that we would want to get the internal... what's it called again in vanilla? Shadow weaponry? Stealth weapons, that's it. I also have to see if the tip for this one is actually in the game. I think it will be, but, you know, you gotta check. As always, gotta check your mods. Must have a super shield bypass unit. Ooh. So now we permanently have somebody on weapons. You can pick up our cloaking system. Sweet, sweet cloaking. There will be no boarding if there is a Zoltan shield. So yeah, once two shields start becoming more and more common, we will switch to actual use of the volleys. Although I guess technically, well, it would cost a lot of fuel if you keep using the shield jammer. Alright. Sure. Cool. You can be on sensors. I'm actually gonna get full sensors just because I feel like the run's going well, might as well impose a minor penalty on myself, right? And give us more fun stuff to look at. Yeah. Solid trade in my books. Be targeted by nearby ships. Let's go. Prepare for a fight. Oh, we have fuel now. And this could be a bit tougher of a fight. They really want those weapons back. They're not gonna get it from us, though. I'm sure the medbay is nice and toasty. I wonder if there actually are any blue options for high oxygen. I know there's that one where you can fill up their ship with oxygen, and that works better if you have higher oxygen, but other than that, I can't really be sure. Sure. Lucky day. Oh, lucking day. Sure. P-field, which cripples the enemy reactor, but it's quite heavy on your own. Will not work on the flagship. At least are nice enough to say that now. Remember that one whole ship? Everything was looking good until you realized your augment was useless against the flagship. Not gonna bother too much trying to get a crew killer. We're just gonna blow them the kingdom come with the with our weaponry here. And routes. Look at your, yeah, what's the ghost going to do other than freak everyone out? Because your ghost guys nature, they have little nature, they have little fear of catching disease. However, rather than calmly crouch, your ghost and ghost sends them into an even greater panic. Assuming the entity is known of death, it takes some time for a ghost to reinstate order. Go along with the crowd, they play with that idea, affirming to the cause that if they do not listen to their leaders, they will return to reap their souls. Sure. NG aren't going to be a fan of this, but having a fighter on the ship is going to be handy. Are you going to shoot that down? Nope. Alright, then just do a little something like this, if you will. Alright, that's all we need. Oh. Right, so once we've shot enough shots, we'll have to move one of those Ultons out back into the weapons room. So whilst this weapon has normal hull damage, which is what's allowing it to take down our shields. In case you were wondering. And if you weren't wondering, then, well, know that I know too. Let's see what we have. Yeah, I think that was pretty effective. If we can keep them fixing the shields, then this shouldn't take too long. Good thing you're so weak that you were able to finish them off quickly. If that taken any longer, you might not have been able to endure the killing of innocents. Wow. Who's my shield guy? Or did we never have we never had a need for it? Somebody, one of you is an engines guy. Yeah, you. Alright. A poem for you, die. I see you put a lot of work into that one. We got quite lucky not to fly the ice ships. Then again, the infrared laser would make quick work of any of those, so... Cool. I'd say this is going quite well. can pick up hacking. And mind control. Remotely scan the ship. Proof tests indicate that it's safe to hack into the drone. Yeah, okay. Good thing we got this map reveal. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the series. See you guys all next episode. Bye, everyone.